me again, what are the topics which we covered together in this chapter? Which topics? The first one, I'm talking about what? This one, for the first one. I'm talking about
The
what?
parallel lines and transversal.
Yes, a parallel lines and a transversal. What do you know, grade 8, about parallel lines and the transversal? If I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, and 8. Is there anyone can tell me? You are raising your hand. Okay, Fadia, go on, ya Fadia.
Each يعني 2 and 7 are alternative exterior,
Okay.
because it's like an X shape.
Just a second. So we have alternate exterior.
And interior.
We have alternate exterior angles, and they should be equal in measure or supplementary?
Equal in measure.
Equal in measure. Alternate interior.
Also, we have vertical.
Just a second. So we are talking about the parallel angles once we have two parallel lines. So we have pair of angles, alternate exterior angles, and we have alternate interior angle. What is the third type of angle which we can find it here? In case we have two
corresponding.
Yes, thank you. Corresponding. And the corresponding angle, they should be what? In the same side of the transversal, and they should be equal in measure.
The transversal.
Yes. So we have alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, corresponding angles. What is the last type of angle we can find it once we have two parallel lines? The last
consecutive.
One side?
Yes, consecutive interior angles or same
side.
Same side interior
same
angles, right?
Miss, I have a question.
Yes, sure.
The consecutive or same side.
Yes.
Same side. They are 4 and 6 or 4 and 8.
4 and 6.
Okay.
4 and 6. This is consecutive interior angles. So those two angles are called consecutive interior angles, or we can denote it by same side angles, right? And they should be supplementary. Their sum together should be equal 180 degrees. Okay? But
okay,
alternate, you're welcome. Alternate exterior. Is there anyone can give me an example about alternate exterior? Alternate exterior.
Miss, can I say?
Okay, Hannah, go on.
1 and 8 and 2 and 7.
1 and 8, yes. So alternate exterior. So we can say angle 1, and it will be equal angle 8.
8.
Yes. And the other pair, it will be
2 and 7.
2 and 7. Thank you. So I have angle 2 and I have angle 7. Thank you. What about alternate interior angles? Alternate interior. Who can give me?
Can I say?
Okay, go on. You can.
3 and 6 and 4 and 5.
And 4 and 5. Very good. So we have 3 and 6 and 4 and 5. So those two angles are an example for alternate interior angle, and they should be equal in measure. What about corresponding angles? Could you please give me an example about corresponding angles? Hala? Hala? Hala, you are here? Jana? Jana?
Miss, can I say?
Okay. Adam? Adam?
No, 7, 3.
Adam is talking, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Give me an example about two corresponding angles, please.
7 and 3.
7 and 3. Yes, so those two are corresponding angles and they should be equal in measure or supplementary, Adam.
Yeah.
Mm.
Equal تاني مش فاكر بصراحة.
Hey guys, 3 and 7, they should be equal and measure. They should be congruent. 3 and 6. 3 and 7, sorry, right? And what else? 2 and 6. They are corresponding. Jana, you sent to me that you were talking. I couldn't hear you, honey. So please open your mic, or maybe it's very low, and try again. 2 and 6, they are corresponding. 4 and 8, they are corresponding. Okay, then they should be same side of the transversal, right? And we will skip one angle and then we will take the other. Like what? Let me say, yeah, Adam, here, this is angle 3. Then, if I want to work with angle corresponding angles, then corresponding angle like 2. If I want to work with angle 1, angle 2, which angle it will be corresponding with 2? Which angle it will be corresponding with 2?
6.
6.
6.
Yes. Okay, so we can say angle 2 and angle 6, they are corresponding angle. We will skip 4 and both of them lying in the same side of the transversal. So it looks like letter F. Like this. Did you see? So with corresponding angles, it seems like letter F, and we have two angles. So this angle and this angle, they are corresponding angles and they should be equal and measure. And sometimes maybe we are going to flip the letter from down till up. So I can draw it like this. So this one, it seems like letter F, but it's upside down. So anyway, if you can see it clearly or in the right position for letter F, or it's upside down, we have the same meaning. Those two angles are called corresponding angles, and their measure should be equal. Okay, so we have alternate angles. What's two alternate angles looks like from the English alphabet? What's alternate interior angle looks like?
As can I say?
Yes, please.
Z.
Yes, it looks like letter Z. Yes. Okay, so if you want to talk about alternate angles, so we can use, or we can say that it looks like letter Z. And also letter Z, it could be by different position. It could be like this. It could be even stand like this. Okay, so once we have a sign which they are parallel, if I will put a sign or the arrow like this, so this arrow means what, grade 8? This arrow means what? That they are what? They are parallel, yes? And parallel. And it looks like letter Z or letter N, which means those two angles, they should be equal and measure, and it's called alternate interior angles. So what about same side angle looks like from the English alphabet? Same side. Which
U.
letter? Letter what? Same side.
U.
Side. It looks like letter U, like this. Okay, so I have two angles, this angle, Okay, and I have another angle, this one. But in this case, their sum together, they should be 180 degrees. They are not equal in measure. Okay, so it looks like letter U, and also we can write it, we can rotate letter U from any position, like this, for example. Okay, so once we have a sign for parallel, so we can say that we have which type of angle here, grade 8, which type of angles we can find here? Huh? If you have
Same side.
same side interior angles. And with the same side interior angle, they will be equal in measure or supplementary.
Supplementary.
Supplementary. And supplementary means that their sum
100.
together 180 degrees. If I'm going to extend the line like this, you can find another type of angle here. Huh?
Yes.
Yes, which angle?
Corresponding.
Corresponding, very good. Corresponding angles, yes. So if I will extend letter U, so I can find a corresponding angles. Then it depends on how you are going to differentiate between types of angles and and their position related to the two parallel lines. And remember when we were in the class, I said we can imagine that we have a snake. A journey for the snake, it will start from where? For example, if I will start from angle 2, so what's going to happen? We will move angle 2 and then 3 and then 6 and then 7, right? So this is the first snake. What this means?
Vertical.
Yes.
Corresponding.
Vertical. No, wait. Vertical and then
alternate
interior and then
vertical.
Very good.
Yes, but also
So
it could be corresponding.
No, corresponding between 1 and 6, right? And we said all these angles during the journey for the snake, they should be equal in measure.
Oh.
Which means if I would say that the angle at the top, this angle equal angle 2 equal, for example, 80. So that means what? That means what? If I would start the snake start from angle 2 and it was 80. So 3 should be 80. Should be 80. 7 should be 80. Do you have another position? Do we have another position?
Yes.
We will start the journey from where?
1.
From angle 1. Okay. So tell me please, I'm going to move from 1 to
4,
yes,
5, and 8.
5 and then 8. Very good. So from 1 till 4 and then 5 and then 8, which means all these angles should be equal in measure. Is there anyone can tell me what is the measure of angle 1? Jana, you can hear me now? Jana?
100.
Yes.
100. Yes. It will be equal 100, which means which pair of angle they will be equal to 100? The measure for which angle?
1, 4, 5, and 8.
Thank you. 1, 4, 5, and 8. Thank you so much. Adam, what about 4 and 6? What is the relation between 4 and 6 now?
Same side.
Same side. And same side means that their sum equal
180.
108. Thank you so much. Okay. So this is what the relation between two parallel lines and the transversal and the angles which we can find. And also we studied how we can solve equation by using those two parallel lines in case if we have x or let me give you an example about this part too. If I'm going to remove angle 6, and I will write instead of it 5x, and I'm going to remove 6, and I will put instead of it 80. Could you please tell me what is the value of x here? How we can solve this question to find the value of x? Hannah Hamdi.
We will make for so the total of them should be 180 ولا لا
The relation, what is the relation between 5x and 8? Do we have a direct
corresponding.
Do we have a direct
Yes.
correlation? Which relation? Those two.
Corresponding.
Corresponding. Thank you so much. Corresponding. Agree with her?
Yes.
Corresponding. And the corresponding angles, remind me, they should be equal in measure or supplementary?
Equal in measure.
Equal in measure. Thank you so much. Which means it will be 5x equal what?
80.
80. 5x equal 80. So what is the next step?
Divide by 5.
Very good. We will divide by 5 to find the value of x. So the answer, it will be, equal how many?
16.
16. Thank you so much. The answer, it will be equal 16. So as I said, we can put an angle with a variable, and then we will solve the equation to find the value for the variable. After that, we studied the sum of angles inside any triangle, right? So I have angle A and angle B and angle C. Did you remember the experiment which we made it in the class? We proved what?
Yes.
We proved what?
That the measure of the triangle equal 180.
Thank you. That the sum of measure angle inside any triangle should be equal 180 degrees. So once we have the measure of one angle, so we can find the measure of the missing angle. Okay, then if I have the first angle equal 50 and the second angle equal 30, so what is the measure of the third angle? So I said the first one is 50. If I would say that angle A equal 50 degrees and angle B equal 30 degrees.
Miss, can I say?
Yes, please. So we want
180 minus in brackets 50 plus 30.
Very good. It will be 180 minus 50 plus 30, and then we will find the answer. It will be equal 100. Thank you. Also, we studied how we can classify triangles according to, could you please, anyone remind me? We studied how we can classify triangles. If we want to classify triangle, how we will classify triangle? Yusuf, how we will classify triangles? According to what?
Its angles and sides.
Thank you. We are going to classify triangle according to the measure of the angles and the length of the sides. Could you please tell me what are the types, how we will classify it according to the measure of the angle? It will be what?
The angle is right angle.
Yes, right angle. What else?
كمان
Obtuse
obtuse
and acute. Yes. So we have, if you want to classify a triangle according to the measure of its angles, so we have 3 types. The measure of angles, and also we can classify a triangle according to the length of sides. Then Yusuf said how we can classify a triangle according to the measure of the angles, and he said right angle triangle, acute angle triangle, and obtuse angle triangle. Now, Nano, please tell me how we can classify a triangle according to the second one, according to what?
Length of the
Yeah.
sides.
Yes, according to the length of sides. So how many types of triangles do we have?
Scalene, isosceles, and equilateral.
Thank you so much. Could you please describe to me what is the difference between scalene and isosceles and equilateral?
For equilateral, all three are the same length.
Thank you. Equilateral, all three sides have the same length. It comes from the word equal, equilateral. And what about isosceles?
Me برضو?
Yes.
Two of them are the same.
Two of them are the same. And what about scalene?
All of them are different.
All of them are different. Thank you so much. Let's go to Ahmad Rashwan. Ahmad Rashwan, good morning.
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning, Habibi. Could you please look at this figure? This figure is talking about what? A,
Mm,
B,
It's a
it's
remote.
It's a remote. Okay. We want to talk. What is the topic for this lesson? Do you remember or this part? We want to
No,
talk
this
part.
line equal 180.
This line equal 180, and this angle is called what? This angle.
Acute.
What is the relation
I
between
can't
this angle and the triangle? What is the relation between this angle and the triangle? This what?
They are supplementary.
No. What is the name for this angle?
Exterior.
Yes.
Exterior.
Thank you. Yeah. Exterior. Exterior angle. So this one is called exterior angle. And what is the sum or what is the relation between this angle and the other angles here, Ahmed? Exterior angle. It will be what? What is the measure of exterior angle? You said it at the beginning, Ahmed.
Me, Miss.
Yes,
180.
no. The measure of exterior, I will back to you again, ya Ahmed. The measure of exterior angle equal
260.
No, Lujain Ayman.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, please. Could you please tell me what is the measure of exterior angle?
Okay. مش هي فعلا 180.
I'm not talking about 180. I'm talking about the measure of exterior angle equal what?
Miss, can I say?
The sum of two remote angles.
Thank you. The sum of two remote interior angles, right? And where is the two remote interior angles here in this?
A and B.
Yes, thank you. So it will be A and B. So the sum of the sum of exterior angle, it will be the measure of two non-consecutive angles, or we can say two remote interior angles. Okay? Then if I will give you an example, I will say angle A equal 40 and angle B was 80. So what is the measure for angle ACD? Who will answer? Malak, you are here? Malak.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, honey. If measure of angle A equal 40 and measure of angle B equal 80, you know how we can find measure of angle ACD?
Oh, yes. 180 تقريبا. Minus 40 minus 80.
Okay, 180 minus 40 plus 80. This one, it will give you which angle? You are talking about the angles inside triangle now, honey, right? Because we said the sum of measure interior equal 180. Agree with you 100%. But you said in this case, you will find measure of angle ACB. But I'm looking for measure of angle ACD from exterior. Did you remember? We said that we will skip the adjacent one and we will take the two remote angles. where we can find the two remote angles يا ملك.
So
Look, did you see where is the exterior angle? Did you see
yes,
where? Okay,
yes.
so it has two arrows to point to those two angles. Did you see?
Oh,
So the measure of exterior angle, it will take the same sum of two remote interior angles. Understood?
yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Ali? Ali? Ali, you are here? Yusuf?
Miss Ali is not in the meeting.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
I will take the attendance, just a second. Yusuf, you are here? Yusuf?
Yes, miss.
Okay, we can prove, you can see here in front of you any two similar triangles?
Yes, ABC and CDE or EDC.
Wait, A, B, C, and
DEC.
no, ticket. Huh? You
هتبقى
said,
EDC.
yes, exactly. This is what I'm looking for. Then you said A, B, C, so it should be, huh? Which angle it will be
DC.
corresponding? Yes, it will be E, and then
D,
D, yes, and then C.
C.
Thank you. Okay, here is it. How do you know that measure of angle E equal measure of angle A? How do you know? A with E.
Because
Hmm.
the vertical.
A with E. You said A, B, C, and E, D, C, and I told you yes. Then how do you know that angle A congruent with angle E? Kinsey, you can help
Because
us?
it's alternate.
Exterior angle?
Exterior,
The interior angle, sorry.
alternate, huh? You said yeah, Yusuf. Yes, huh? Yes,
Alternate interior.
exactly. So it will be alternate interior angles because we have already two parallel lines. Do you see two parallel lines? And
Yes.
for the two parallel lines, it seems like you have letter Z. So angle A, it will be congruent with angle E. What else?
B with D.
And measure of angle B with measure of angle D. You can see that's enough to
And
prove
they
that,
share a common angle, which
yes.
is C.
Yes, thank you, because third angle should be equal. We share a common angle D, C. We can call it what? Sharing angle is called what? This one is not sharing angle. This one is, we call it what?
Common angle.
Vertical.
Vertical side.
This one is what? It's vertical angle. This one is called vertical angles. So we have two angles to prove that the two triangles are similar. Okay, so this one was a quick review about what already started in chapter 11. Anyone want to ask me any question before our competition to answer? Any
No,
question?
thank you. No, thank you. Miss هو الكومبيتيشن هيكون على كهوت ولا
على ال similar triangles, how we can use similar triangles, right? How we can say that they are similar or